Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024 and another part of the Lotus F1 Road to Glory career mode, which I've never called it that before, but there you go. Yes, thank you very much for the support on the series so far. I really do appreciate that, and glad that you guys are enjoying it. And obviously yesterday's episode was a landmark episode. We had our first on-track victory in the sprint race, which is obviously incredible, and yeah, just an awesome moment for the series, really, more than anything. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you very much for your support on that, and yeah, fingers crossed we can do even better today. So let's get ourselves into qualifying, obviously straight into it.
Get ready for the green light.
And Daniel Ricciardo in particular was flying towards the end of the Grand Prix. We looked after our tyres very, very nicely, and yeah, I'm excited to see where we are up to here. So we'll ride on board with Kimi Antonelli and hope that he puts in a good lap here. As we said yesterday, I think he does have the potential for pole position, but they match each other in Sector 1 through Sector 2. Daniel Ricciardo 28.3 plays at 28.1. Antonelli now following Daniel Ricciardo, and well, it's a possible chance of a distant tow. You can see he has visibly caught up to him, and here we go then. Daniel Ricciardo goes quickest with a 1:32.5, but Antonelli goes so much quicker with a 1:32 point flat.
Press in button, and we will box now, box now.
And Verstappen goes 0.3 quicker than that. I think we are expecting Ricciardo to perhaps be a little bit quicker. And do the same with Antonelli. And let's see where we're at then. Ricciardo is thankfully out there without any traffic, goes quicker. Three
that was a good lap.
better sectors there. Oh, what there? That's Antonelli.
Sorry.
That's going to be the end of that one, so we'll just bring him back in. Yeah. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry about that. Usually I get to mute the microphone before that happens, but alas, it didn't happen that time, and I wasn't quick enough. So, yeah, top 6 easily. I still find it really interesting that Pierre Gasly is P7. He's had such an awesome start to the season in what really doesn't appear to be the fastest car in the world. Lovely to see Daniel Ricciardo on 100% setup satisfaction. That's going to really help his confidence levels going forward. And again, we'll send them out there. And again, Kimi Antonelli will get a distant tow from Daniel. We'll send them out there and we'll see what they can pull off here. And up to the line they go, and well, Ricciardo a long way off. 32 flat is what Antonelli produced in the last session, so
P6.
yeah, long way off, and it's that traffic problem again, unfortunately. So we'll try and send them out when there's a clear gap. I need both of them to drastically improve, really. And here we go then. Kimi Antonelli's flying around the final corner. It's in the 31s, a 31.8. Fastest time so far.
Okay, press in button, box now.
And let's see. So 23.6. Ricciardo 23.7, 28.1, plays a 28.2. So this is looking good for Daniel Ricciardo. So here he comes then. Daniel Ricciardo ran the final corner and he's up to the line and it's a 32.1. So it's a Lotus 1-2 at the moment in Q2. Verstappen and Leclerc have managed to go quicker. Antonelli's definitely got a great chance at this. There it is. 4th and 5th as we head into the final session here. Yeah, Antonelli doesn't really have too many tyres left, does he? So we're gonna just use some scrub tyres for the first run.
Okay, should be green.
Send them both out there again, and fingers crossed there'll be no traffic because all the cars will be out there. Unfortunately, Tsunoda didn't get the memo. It might well be. That could have helped us out there. It didn't. Ricciardo currently 23.7, 28.1. Yeah, Ricciardo looks like he's going to be the one going to the top of the leaderboard. Up to the line he comes. And it's a 31.9. His fastest time of the weekend so far. And it's a 32.5 there for Kimi Antonelli.
Okay, you're currently P3.
Not great. 31.9 for Charles Leclerc. Let's put him in a strong position. Verstappen has put in a 31.2. I mean, I don't think that is physically possible for us guys, unless we got an almighty tow. So we're going to try and give Daniel Ricciardo that tow. Let's bring him right up to speed, but he's not going to be able to.
Remember, mode push.
So here we go then. Kimi Antonelli is on his way to starting his lap. Is Ricciardo going to get there? It's going to be very, very tight. Oh, did he do it? He did, just. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, just saw that.
Unfortunately, Yuki Tsunoda right in the way. Antonelli goes quicker in sector 1. Ricciardo 24.1, that's not great. 5/10 off. So it's all on Kimi Antonelli now. Through the middle sector improves. 28.1 middle sector. This looks okay, to be honest with you. It's getting a little tow from that Ferrari. So here he comes then, Kimi Antonelli round the final corner. Where's he going to go? It's a 31.6. It puts him second, but not enough to take pole position. Ricciardo over the line. No improvement from him, unfortunately. A 32.2 to finish off the traffic he couldn't really recover from. But that is going to be that. It's going to be 2nd and 4th for the Lotus boys. And a great performance from Daniel Ricciardo, considering that, his car doesn't have the upgrade on.
The 56 laps of the Shanghai International Circuit await our drivers here in China.
Shanghai has seen its fair share of clashes over the years, one of which happened even before the 2005 race had begun, when Michael Schumacher collided with Christian Albers on the way to the grid, sending Albers into the air.
Shanghai International Circuit is a complicated low-speed track that demands high downforce. The series of rapid turns from 1 to 4 demands high grip, but the more the drivers warm their tyres, the more degradation they'll have to deal with. It's It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Okie dokie then. Yeah, it's going to be race day. We have a genuine chance of winning this race. I think it is worth trying to split the strategies here. Now, what compounds do we have with Kimi? We've got one set of mediums and two sets of hards. So there is the possibility of a 2 hard tyre stint. And being more aggressive on that. Let's just see what's Daniel got. He's a little bit more limited. I mean, how would I mean, it's not even suggesting a one-stop for Daniel, is it? What if we went for something like that? Sorry, sneezing again, folks. Goodness me. Yeah, they're saying that will be a hell of a lot quicker. I kind of, yeah, understand that. What if we were to... Yeah. No, I quite like that. I do quite like that. Maybe bring it back a lap or so. Yeah, I think 2-stopper for Daniel. One-stopper is the quicker way to go, I think. What are we looking at? 128.06. There's a 128.03. Yeah. It does appear to be the way. Right, we are going to bring it back just a little bit so that we can attack on those mediums, but we are going to risk the one-stop strategy with Kimi Antonelli. But for Daniel Ricciardo, it is going to be the 2-stop strategy, being quite aggressive. Now, if it, changes up for Kimi and
it's not long until we get started here.
It's not looking good, then we can switch up to a 2-stopper.
Race. A short moment of time to themselves to focus on the race ahead.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
A real opportunity to potentially win our first Grand Prix. Chance for some big points. Here we go.
And it's lights out.
Lights out. Away we go here in China. It's a good start off the grid for Kimi Antonelli. But he can't make a move into turn 1, but Ricciardo has got past Charles Leclerc. And he is up into 3rd place now. He's the only one in the top 6 on the soft tyres, so you would expect that Daniel Ricciardo is going to be in a good place at the start of this Grand Prix to try and make an impact here. But Max Verstappen has taken the lead. Antonelli is in 2nd. Ricciardo is in 3rd. Now, we're going to desperately try and stay with Max Verstappen throughout this first stint. And we know that our pace can be quicker than Max's. It's all going to be about trying to stay with him here. And making sure we're within that 1 second. Now, Yuki Tsunoda is following in P4. And Tsunoda is quick, but you would hope that he's not quite as quick as us at the front. And particularly Daniel Ricciardo can Stay ahead of Yuki here. So it's going to be our first bout of DRS against Max Verstappen. So first possible chance to take the lead here. And he goes right up towards the back of Verstappen. Both got DRS, and here we go then, into the lead. Antonelli goes. What a start for him. Once again. And he is into the lead. It didn't take long. There's 2 versus 1 at the front, and that's got to really help our cause. And already Antonelli more than a second ahead of Max Verstappen. This is great stuff from the Italian. And, well, Daniel Ricciardo's not going to be far behind him here. He's already passed before the DRS. That is ridiculous.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
Right. Fastest lap of this race.
Disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Understood.
Ricciardo needs to get onto
Okay, good lap. Keep
saving
pushing.
those tyres.
Copy.
It'll be the same for
More if you
Antonelli.
can.
Okay.
Yeah, if Ricciardo can hold off Max Verstappen, that's going to really help his teammate up ahead. And both just going to be reducing their tyre temperatures and all of that over the next couple of laps, recharging the battery a little bit. So Daniel Ricciardo straight away, he's going to be trying to defend from Max Verstappen, but Max is through quite easily as well. He's got DRS to try and come back at him. I'll tell you what, Antonelli being closed in a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, now it all should settle down again. Yeah, Verstappen clearly must be using his deployment because he's already caught up to the back of Kimi Antonelli. Really important that Daniel is within a second here. But he's not. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So, yeah, just trying to zoom forward a little bit here. Don't want to pay the price for it, but yeah, it does seem like we are slower on the 4 times. So we're just going to have to watch most of this race until we're in complete control of it. That's okay. Ricciardo just struggling to hang on to this pace right now. Antonelli, meanwhile, he is staying very nicely near Max Verstappen. Real chance to look after the tyres a little bit here, take them a bit further into the race. He is back past Max. Ricciardo, meanwhile, loses out to Fernando Alonso.
Lots of
Oh,
crashes.
we got multiple crashes behind that Stroll and Schumacher, is it? Mick Schumacher. Yeah, not his fault. Stroll straight down the inside. It's a real shame. Right, Ricciardo down to 5th here. Right, we're going to edit Daniel's strategy. And essentially swap his 2 stints around. So Daniel is going to come into the pits very soon. Apparently the soft tyres are just not the ones to be on. So it's absolutely fine if Antonelli loses the lead to Max.
There's a lot of debris everywhere.
Is it a safety car? I don't think so. What's happened here? Well, it looks like Lando Norris on Mick Schumacher this time. Again, nasty little collision.
Box, watch out, white line.
Yep, box confirmed.
Right, Ricciardo's in. This is an important pit stop for us. This needs to be quick. So in we come. And it's decent, 2.3. So for that, he's going to come back out. Just in front of Mick Schumacher, I think. That is pretty important. Should get past the Haas car fairly easily. Yeah, nicely done. Just allows him some free air now to push. Nicely done. Gonna keep a little eye on pace. Definitely slower in the 4 times. So 1.89 seconds. You can see Antonelli clearly losing out to the guys behind, and just can't explain it really. Just seems as soon as we put that faster speed on, it slows our pace down. No real idea why. Daniel Ricciardo up to 16th at the moment, past Valtteri Bottas not so long ago. We've got some of the top 10 in now. Should easily pass those guys. Which is nice to see. And we'll be on the medium tyres for the final stint, so that should work out quite nicely. So yeah, good news is Antonelli's pulled away from Alonso again. And now back within 2 seconds of Max Verstappen. And he's in on lap 22, so should be okay for tyres. Here we go with Daniel then. DRS active. And he is down the inside of Zhou Guan Yu, and he is through. Nicely done from Daniel. And now he's going to be passing George Russell. He's back up into the top 10. And this is decent pace from Ricciardo. In fact, he's the fastest of anybody out there. So, to be fair, he could well be getting a bit of an undercut on the top 2 here. Antonelli's currently the man with the fastest lap. It's looking like the hard tyres are a good race tyre to be on. Could we convert to a 2-stopper with Antonelli? It's certainly possible. I'm going to keep going another lap or so with Ricciardo and see what his pace is. But if we can be aggressive on the hard tyres, that might be the way to play it. 41.2. He is quicker than the leaders, but not by an absolute mile. Important for Ricciardo to make a move past these guys that haven't pitted yet. So here comes Ricciardo, he is through. He's going to have DRS on the Williams as well. Is he going to make that move? Not quite yet. But here we go, this is a great chance. This is a great chance. No, not quite. He needs to get past Ocon nice and quick. Yeah, Ocon's starting to hold him up now. That's the trouble with the 2-stopper, is the potential of traffic. Ricciardo 19 seconds behind Tsunoda, who's just pitted. So this is going to be a bit of a telltale sign now of how close is Daniel Ricciardo to Yuki Tsunoda. I mean, he's well ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, so that's worked out well. In fact, Tsunoda's ended up behind George Russell, so yeah, it's quite big, the undercut here, I think. You can see Ocon passed by Hamilton there. Yeah, but we're running 1 and 2 at the moment with Max Verstappen and Kimi Antonelli. It's just sort of going as you'd expect it to go. If I zoom that forward, will he get slower than Max? Yeah, he just seems to lose slightly more time. It's hovering around the 2.4 mark. You see, it's now 2.9.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
So Antonelli now within the pit window. So might be worth on his next tour of the circuit to go full aggression. Or it might be worth it now. Get the pace out of the tyres now. Don't leave it on the table. Ricciardo's ended up behind Hamilton here. Not really sure how that's happened. And Russell's caught up to him as well. So yeah, I think we might have cost him there with that little fast forward. It's gone okay so far. And Russell's overtaking Ricciardo now. That's really not good. P7 for Daniel at the moment. Now, is Max going to come in? Max is in. Right, okay, here we go then. This is the moment for Kimi Antonelli. Needs full attack over this next lap. It's going to give him an extra lap's worth of tyres on Max Verstappen on the hard tyre. Zane Maloney's just put in fastest lap. So, here we go then. It's going to come into the pits. Can he come out ahead of Charles Leclerc? Needs to be a quick one for Kimi Antonelli here, if he is to have a chance of winning this race. That's a decent stop, 2.4. Here comes Verstappen. He's through. Leclerc's through, as is Alonso. Well, Verstappen's gone onto the soft, so he's two-stopping. Okay. Interesting. So now we're on a different strategy to Max Verstappen. Let's see where we end up here. We're going to use a little bit of overtake to try and catch up to Hamilton. Yeah, nicely done. Nice closing in there. So Antonelli, 5.5 seconds behind Fernando. Could do with closing that gap a little bit. Just going to attack the tyres a touch to get those tyres up to temperature. There they are. They're now in the optimal temperature range. Right. Yeah, you can really see that it is slower. When you do that, it's really annoying because I don't want to just be on 2 times the whole race because it'll just take forever. It's so obvious that we're losing a couple of tenths a lap compared to when we're not. It's so crucial that we have every tenth we can possibly fathom. And there goes Tsunoda through on Ricciardo. Bit of a surprise, shouldn't have happened really. Okay, we got yellow flags. No real worries at the moment. No, we are just gonna... Well, we got a virtual safety car now.
retard.
Okay, understood.
And it's Mick Schumacher once again. That's crashed out there. He's had an awful day. Just lost the back end. And another Haas car has been written off. Okay.
ESC ending.
Understood.
I can focus on bringing temperature in the tires. GRS enabled.
Right, so here we go then. Definitely need to have a good push here. We had more yellow flags there, but we're okay. We're gonna keep pushing with Ricciardo as well here. And Max Verstappen has a mechanical fault. That's a big moment.
Now down to the pits. There's been a hold-up.
Gasly, pit stop issue. That's not going to help his chances of finishing in the top 10.
So for GRS.
Understood.
Yeah, can't be bothered to wait anymore. Antonelli's tyres should come to him. Ricciardo should now be closing in. No doubt about that. Right, Antonelli's past Leclerc. So now we're now trying to close in on Fernando Alonso. Ricciardo, meanwhile, P6.
There's a big crash.
Another big crash out there, and I think it's Gasly and Magnussen this time.
Careful for debris.
Look
have
at
a
the
look.
McLaren driver here.
No, it's in Maloney.
Barely any room to manoeuvre. Has to be said.
Again, not a lot of contact there. It's going to be lap 40 for Ricciardo to come into the pits. More yellow flags now. So they're locking up there. Look at this. Ricciardo was overtaken by Leclerc, but he is right on the back of him here. Could work out in his favour. Crazy thing is, Ricciardo has to pit again. That's crazy. Caught up to Tsunoda quite well.
Yep, understood.
We happy with what you're doing on tire management.
Yep,
Okay,
understood.
moving on to the brand new medium tyres for Ricciardo. Okay, Max is in. So much of a lead is Antonelli going to have here over his big rival? It's a decent amount. Did Verstappen have a slow stop there? Not sure, but he's got 11 seconds. So 17 laps to go here. Brand new set of soft tyres for Max Verstappen. Well, Ricciardo's in 2.2 seconds. And he is away. So he's P10 right now. He's got that brand new set of medium tyres that will last him until the end of this race now. So Ricciardo's pace should be decent. $16 laps to go. Max Verstappen already takes off 1.4 seconds out of Antonelli's lead. Really, it's an exercise of who will hang on to their tyres the longest. But it's 1.5 seconds a lap. It's not going to be long before Verstappen is right on the back of Antonelli, who's going to take the lead now of this race. As we know, it won't be long before Max Verstappen reaches laps to go. It might well be that Leclerc and Alonso catch as well. Here we go then, Max Verstappen right behind Kimi Antonelli. He'll try and defend, but don't see how he can do it for 13 laps. We've got yellow flags out there again. This time to Sergeant Lockup, but here comes Max Verstappen. He takes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo right behind Nico Hülkenberg. Won't be long until he's past him. Needs to try and get as high as possible. Can probably get all the way up to 6th, I would think. His current pace, Fernando Alonso puts in fastest lap. Yeah, maybe those guys behind Antonelli are also going to manage to get ahead of him.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Okay.
Currently up to 8th. Chasing after Ricciardo. Ten laps to go. Leclerc has taken back position. Can Ricciardo get Yuki Tsunoda? I don't think so. Oh dear, look. Alonso's overtaking us now. So we're off the podium with Antonelli. Tyre-wise, he's going to have the best tyres very soon. Let's see if we can zoom it forward, get away from Charles Leclerc a bit here. Virtual safety car. Oh, how annoying.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
VSC.
Ricardo can come in and put on a set of soft tyres.
Copy.
Free stop for him.
Box, box.
Okay. I'll box this lap.
Although he is right behind Hamilton, so
Touch the pack.
Okay.
yeah. Actually going to cancel that because Ricardo's going to have a better chance. Getting up to 5th. Yeah. We've only got an extra point for the fastest lap. So Antonelli's currently 3rd. And there you go, VSC ending.
VSC ending.
Copy.
Stay close.
DRS enabled.
And use overtake if required.
Understood.
Right, here we go then. There goes Daniel Ricciardo past Lewis Hamilton. Now then, he needs to catch Yuki Tsunoda and will do very quickly here. You would have thought. Yep, this is looking good. And once he's into 5th place, don't think there's a lot else for Ricciardo to achieve today. I don't think the one-stopper was the fastest way to go today. Maybe we should have attacked on the hard tyres, but we took the risk. And, well, we're still going to come out with a very, very strong double points finish, but not quite as strong as it could have been. Antonelli might as well attack the tyres this lap. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 5th today. Red Bull 1-2. Antonelli back on the podium. And another 15 points to our championship. But Max Verstappen has won the race. Alonso finishes 2nd. Here comes Antonelli. He's going to come over the line in 3rd place.
Okay, checkered flag.
Very nicely done. Another podium in the bag for him. Ricciardo has fought well out there.
Driving to the moral point, but yeah,
It looks like he's going to get himself a very nice 5th position. Coming around the final corner now.
So just remember when you come in, you go to P1, wait 3 seconds, and then P0. See you soon.
That's another P5 for Daniel Ricciardo. Still no podium place, but considering he has not had the upgraded car this weekend, I think that's a very, very decent performance.
Thank you, guys.
Good job. Pick up Robert.
And well done to Liam Lawson, finishing P8 for McLaren, Russell P9 for Aston Martin, and Hulkenberg in P10 for Mercedes.
As always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
So Max Verstappen wins ahead of Fernando Alonso in second. Kimi Antonelli finishes third ahead of Leclerc in fourth. Ricciardo finishes fifth ahead of Tsunoda in sixth. Hamilton seventh, Lawson eighth, Russell ninth, and Nico Hulkenberg finishes 10th. Drivers' Championship, Kimi Antonelli consolidates third place. Fernando Alonso still ahead of his teammate, 9 points separating the two of them. Daniel Ricciardo back above Pierre Gasly up into sixth, and realistically, you know, he's going to be fighting for fifth in the championship this year by the looks of it. You know, if he improves his form, he can be right up there with Kimi Antonelli, but it just doesn't seem to quite be the case at the moment. But we are comfortably in second place in the Constructors. We did have the third fastest pit stop of the day with Daniel Ricciardo helping to consolidate our position in fourth in the Pit Stop Championships. And we get a full round of performance target money, which is great. Over $1 million made in profit. Okay, so that is where we're going to be leaving it for today then. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.